Staci York, and I work 9 to 5 as an executive director of a chamber of commerce. I just recently started that role about a month and a half ago. And this work week is specifically going to focus on finding the joy and romanticizing your 9 to 5 job. This past month and a half of having this job has been extremely hard for me. I got shingles 2 weeks in. I'm still recovering from that, and just mentally I have not been in a good place with this job. I just feel extremely anxious and overwhelmed, and I'm just struggling to enjoy my job and enjoy my life outside of my job. So I just get to the end of the week and I literally just feel I was literally gonna get on here and be like, let's focus on the positive this week, which I'm gonna do. I'm committed to making sure that this week is the best that I can make it. But like I said, I just feel extremely drained at the end of every week, and I literally got home on Friday and I was just crying. But I really just want to focus this week on just romanticizing my life and just making the most out of it and doing those little things just to find the joy in life. And something that occurred to me yesterday was I don't have to love my job, but I do have to love my life. So maybe I can't change everything about my job, and maybe I can't make it perfect, obviously, because no job is perfect ever. But I can take steps to actually love my life outside of my job. Working 9 to 5, it's no joke, and starting a new job is no joke either. Okay, I just journaled for a little bit, feeling a little bit better about the day. I just really focused on what I'm thankful for and how I'm gonna make this a good week. So just wanted to give you a little outfit of the day. I have this turtleneck thing on. It's essentially a thermal, and I just wear it because I think it's cute. Then I just have these white jeans from Target, and then these little black booties that I picked up at a thrift store. I'm gonna head off to work, so I just have to grab my lunch bag, my work laptop, and we'll be good. Happy Tuesday. So last night I got home and made dinner and did all that, and then Brandon and I started planning a trip to Europe. So we're in the really early stages of it, and we haven't committed to anything yet, but we are thinking of taking a trip to Europe sometime in the springtime. So yeah, that's happening. We just kind of looked at the itinerary and where we might want to go in Europe and things that we definitely want to do. So yeah, it's kind of crazy that we're in a place in our lives where that's actually something that might happen and that we could maybe afford. I honestly didn't think that I would get there in my 20s. So I will talk about that more later, but it is now Tuesday morning, and gonna be honest, this is the first morning that I have felt even vaguely like myself since we moved, since I got shingles. I don't know. It's been a while. And it feels incredible. This morning, Brandon and I got up at 5 o'clock and headed to the gym, got a little actual workout in. I started working out again last week after shingles, and I kind of just was doing whatever felt good. It wasn't really following a program and doing anything specific, just doing whatever. But today I actually did a shoulder workout, and it felt really good to actually get a workout in. Then I came home and I actually made myself a decent breakfast. So I have a protein smoothie in here, tons and tons of fruit and spinach and protein in here. So that felt really good, and I am sitting here and journaling right now. It's just been a really good morning so far. It is 7:08 right now, so if I want to go in at 8:30 again like I did yesterday, I still have an hour before I need to be around. So I still have to shower, which I'm probably going to do here in a little bit, but I'm probably just going to journal for just a little bit longer because that's feeling really good right now. And I did just want to talk about why I'm feeling better, and I think part of it is definitely thinking about maybe going to Europe in a few months. Just having something to like look forward to seriously makes such a big difference. And it doesn't have to be a trip to Europe. Like, we're also planning on going camping this weekend, and I feel like that is kind of just making me excited. And like, honestly, just thinking about like the small things, like going camping or even just having a weekend to like do nothing at home, whatever sounds fun to you, like actually actively make yourself think about those things. I was doing this last night as I was falling asleep. It's so easy for me to just sit down and like think about work. Like, I'm laying in bed and I'm thinking about work. And if I'm not at work, I'm thinking about work. And yeah, obviously I'm probably going to be kind of depressed and anxious if I am just constantly thinking about work. So this week I'm really trying to focus on when I'm at work, focusing on work, being productive, getting what I need to get done. That way, when I'm not at work, I don't have to think about it. I can just put all of that in the back of my brain, not think about it at all, think about the fun things, and actually forcing myself to think about what am I doing outside of work, because my whole life is not work. But if I am thinking about work all of the time, then my whole life becomes work. Those are just some of the tips that I have for you guys with feeling better about your 9-to-5 life. I'm gonna journal for just a little bit longer, take a shower, get dressed, and head for work. Hello! It's been a little while since I updated you. I think I was in my office last, and now I'm in my YouTube office. I'm actually sitting at my desk for once instead of on the couch editing a video, but just finished editing it. This was a quick one. It's a review of my new menstrual cup. So if you want to know how my menstrual cup experience went, stay tuned for that video. It should be posted by the time you see this. Yes, because it's going up Thursday. Yeah. So yeah, it was a very, very, very busy day at work. I had a couple meetings and a really long phone call with my assistant, and I just had like a million things to do. It was one of those days where like I was bouncing back and forth between like a million things because things just kept coming up. So yeah, it was kind of a hectic, crazy day, but like it felt good. Like, I feel like today has been the first day that I have felt vaguely like myself, which I think maybe I mentioned this morning, but like I felt good all through the workday. I felt productive. I felt kind of like I knew what I was doing. There were definitely moments where I didn't, but we're getting there. So hopefully tomorrow will be the same, and hopefully this week will be good. I know that I said at the beginning of this week that I was going to make this week about like doing fun things outside of work and like romanticizing my life outside of work, and then today I just came home and edited a YouTube video, but I still had a good day. So I did also work from a coffee shop for a little while today because I was supposed to have a meeting there, and then the person ended up not coming because I didn't send her an invite for the meeting, but whatever. I worked from a coffee shop and that was really, really, really pleasant. So if you have the option to work from a coffee shop, that is definitely one way to romanticize your 9-to-5 life, because there's nothing better than working from a coffee shop. Those are my thoughts for the night. I think Brandon is about to bring me a cookie from downstairs, and then we're probably going to go to bed fairly soon. Because it is 7:48 and we are old people who go to bed at like 8 o'clock and then wake up at 5 o'clock. So that is what we're doing. And I will probably talk to you in the morning. Good morning, guys. This lighting makes me look really tired, but I am really tired. I did not sleep well last night. I feel like ever since I got shingles, I have just been struggling to sleep so much. I mean, when I had shingles, I literally could not sleep because I was in so much pain. But now I'm to the point where it's just kind of hard to fall asleep. So I've been struggling with that. And Brandon and I got up at 5 o'clock, just like we always do. Went to the gym, worked out. It's now like 6:30 It's almost 7. I just did the dishes because we were too lazy to do them last night. So I did them now. We don't have a dishwasher, so this is what I gotta do. I'm just gonna go ahead and make breakfast now. Can we talk about how incredibly small the yolk on this egg was? Look at that little guy. He's just a little guy. So I was gonna do 1 egg, but I decided to do 2. I don't know if that little tiny egg is going to fill me up. So here we are. I'll probably still do 1 piece of toast though. Okay guys, I am all dressed and ready to go to work. Super simple outfit today. I'm just wearing these jeans that I thrifted and this black long sleeve shirt that I honestly have no idea where it came from. It kind of just appeared in my closet like years and years ago, and here it is. But it's super cute and it kind of looks like a bodysuit if I like tuck it in. It's not, but yeah, that is the fit. And then I'm gonna put my white just tennis shoes on from Adidas. So that's the fit. And I also just ordered a dress for a wedding that Brandon is in next week, so I'm super excited about it. It's supposed to be like a dupe for the like form-fitting Skims dress, and I'm so excited for it. I read through the reviews and there were a few that said that it was like thin, but I'm hoping that it will work just fine and I'm gonna look so freaking good in it. And it was only $25 versus the like $78 I'm pretty sure the Skims dress is. So I'm really excited about it and I can't wait to show you guys. It's supposed to come on Saturday, so it will probably be in next week's vlog. So stay tuned for that. I'll do a full review and everything. I'm super excited about it. Also, I don't think I mentioned this. I signed up for the Amazon affiliates program yesterday. So if I mention anything, like what I'm wearing or whatever, and it's from Amazon, like check the link in my description and go shop on Amazon because I get a small commission of that and it doesn't cost you guys anything. So if you want to support my channel, go and shop on Amazon. A little support would be great because I do pay for my editing software, and obviously, should probably turn that light out. And obviously this camera cost money and all of the other equipment that I have cost money. So it would just be really great if I could have some support in that so I can continue making videos. I don't really care if I make a ton of money on it or anything. Woo, white balance. But it would just be cool if I could kind of at least just compensate the money that I put into YouTube every month. So there's that. That's my ramble. Go shop on Amazon. Hey guys, I'm headed home from work right now, just on some country road, so I figured I'd catch you guys up. Today was kind of a stressful day. It just kind of, a lot of things just kept coming up that I didn't know the answers to, and I didn't know who to ask for those answers, which kind of is tending to be a little bit of a theme in this job, which is a little bit annoying for me because I like knowing all the answers, but I just keep trying to remind myself that I just started this job and I'm not expected to know all the answers. I mean, maybe people will expect me to know them, but I don't. And that's okay. I don't need to know everything. I'm not expected to know everything. I shouldn't be expected to know everything. And I'm doing my best to figure it out. It's just sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming and discouraging, and it's just a lot sometimes. But if you're new to a role, especially if you're like just starting your career or like just kind of moving up to a more managerial executive type role like me, just know that you shouldn't be expected to know everything right away, and there's going to be a learning curve. And honestly, that learning curve, it could be a year. I know that I've heard a lot of people talk about when they start to feel comfortable in their career, that it can sometimes be a year or 2 before you really feel like you know kind of the ropes and start feeling like you can add productive things to whatever your job is. And that's okay. I just think we put too much pressure on ourselves to know everything. But those are just kind of my thoughts from the day, trying to not feel too stressed out about it and hoping to just go home and enjoy a good date night. You're not even hungry because we got panda.
I forgot to tell you those were in there.
That was chipped on some meat.
I feel like it too. Sarah's out there.
Good morning, guys. I just woke up like 2 seconds ago. It's like 7 o'clock. Obviously I slept in a lot. Normally we wake up at 5, but Brandon got up this morning and his workout partner had texted him and said that she couldn't come and work out, so we just skipped working out, which is fine. I'm trying to like relax a little bit with like that, especially just recovering from tingles, which I know I keep talking about, but that's like my life right now. I just have been trying to be a little bit kinder to myself and just rest when I need to, and I honestly did feel like I needed to rest today, so I'm not complaining too much about skipping a workout. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready for the day. I need to leave at 8 o'clock, I think. Let me check my calendar to make sure I don't have anything else going on. Yes, the first thing I have is a meeting at 10, so I am good to go. But before I leave, I do need to finish up my video that goes live at 8 a.m. So I am going to sit down and finish the thumbnail for that. I have the photos. I just need to make it look a little bit prettier. Thumbnails are honestly the hardest part of YouTube. I always just like forget to like take pictures or like make sure that I have some sort of something for the thumbnail until like last minute, and then I always do it last minute. But I do what I can, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready and then probably grab just a little bit to eat. Not super hungry, but I might just have like a piece of toast or something, which I know is not the best breakfast in the world, but just trying to do what I can here. Maybe we'll try to get some protein in as well, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna sit down at my desk here and finish up that video and then head off to work. So that is the agenda for the morning. Video is uploaded. I just journaled for like a hot second. I need to go ahead and get dressed now. Definitely feeling anxious for work today. As I mentioned yesterday was a little bit stressful, so I'm just kind of not looking forward to today's day of work. This job definitely, by the end of the week, I just feel so incredibly drained because it is a lot of dealing with people, and then on top of that, it's just a lot of stress and confusion. We are getting there. As I said yesterday, you gotta expect that with a new job and just kind of gotta roll with the punches with that. So that's what I'm trying to do, and it's gonna be okay. And it's almost Friday and we're going camping this weekend, so that should be really fun. But that also kind of stresses me out because it makes me not have as much time to do other things, like stay on top of housework and stay on top of YouTube and stay on top of all the other things that I have going on in my life. But that is okay. We're staying positive still. I got 2 days left of the week. I've been doing really good this week, staying positive. So I'm going to continue on that trend. So let's go to work. just pulled in to my house. I am done with work for the day, and it was a tough day, but on my way home, I just really was focusing on just how beautiful of a day it is. It's like probably in like the low 70s right now, or maybe even 60s, and it just feels so good out, and the sky is just like that quintessential like beautiful fall sky with like some big clouds and like some dark clouds in some places, but it's really bright in others, and just blue skies, and it just is such a beautiful day. And all of the like fields here have just turned, and some of the trees are starting to turn, so it's just looking so fall out, which just kind of got me thinking about like how important nature is to making you just feel better about your life, and just how important it is to just focus on nature. When I first graduated from college, I started working a job like 50 to 60 hours a week, and it was a job that was mainly outdoors because I do come from an environmental science background, so I was outside all the time. And I was just really struggling with the transition from college to working life, and it was really hard for me. But I just remember focusing on the way that the trees look against the sky. I know that sounds like the simplest thing in the world, but truly focusing on that, it just made me remember how beautiful life is. And I just feel like nature is so good for that. So whenever I would like start feeling down when I was at that job, I would just focus on the trees, and I would just look up and it would just be beautiful. I just think that focusing on nature is just such an important part of romanticizing life. Like just on my drive home, I was just like romanticizing how beautiful it is and how wonderful fall is and all of those wonderful things. So if you're struggling with anything, just focus on nature a little bit more, and I think it really helps you to come out of like that negative headspace and just focus on the good things in life. So that's my little PSA for the afternoon. So Brandon and I did not end up going to Aldi yesterday. I think we are going tonight. Hopefully. We just kind of ended up going to Panda Express because we had some beef that we were going to cook for hamburgers, and it ended up not really being good. So we just got some Panda Express and chilled on the couch last night. But hopefully tonight we can go to Aldi and get some fall things for the video that I want to film on that. So that's kind of the agenda for tonight, and I'll take you guys along for it. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'm feeling really good about that. I have a ribbon cutting tomorrow and just like a phone call in the morning, and other than that we're good. And then we're going to be leaving for camping this weekend. So that's the rundown for the rest of the week. I'll see you guys in a second. I'm assuming the oranger looking one is the pumpkin one. Realizing how extremely greasy my hair is right now. It looks so like flat and dead, but hi, it is Friday afternoon now. Just got home from work. I left a tiny bit early today because Brandon and I are headed out of town to go camping in just a little bit. We packed up last night. I'll just have to get some food around. Sorry, I just ate a cookie. I'm still like swallowing it, but yeah, we also made pumpkin cookies last night, so you saw some clips of that. I believe this is the first time I've spoken since like yesterday at some point, but I am getting ready to wrap up this video, but I just kind of want to talk about like my week and how it went. So you guys know that I started this week just kind of trying to make it a little bit better of a week than the ones that I've had here in the past few weeks, because I've been struggling a little bit just with my mental health and everything. And I did just want to say that, like, yes, I did start this week with the intention of kind of like doing things outside of work to make my life better. And the reality is I didn't really do a lot of that. Like, I journaled a little bit and we went to Aldi last night, which was kind of fun. But like, I didn't really do anything too exciting. But I do feel like just mentally I felt a lot better because I was just trying to focus on positive things and focusing on being present at work when I'm at work and not thinking about work when I'm not, which I know I talked about that earlier in this video, but I really just want to emphasize how much of a difference that made in my week. And I'm not going to say this week was perfect. Like, there were moments that I really struggled with. Yesterday was kind of a hard day for me. I just was having trouble getting motivated and I was just feeling really down about like my performance at work and everything. I'm new, so it's okay that like I don't feel like I am where I want to be because I'm just starting out. So I don't know. I just feel like just setting the intention of trying to be more positive and trying to have a better outlook on things really made such a difference for me. So that's just a little encouragement for you guys that really mindset truly is everything. Like, you can be in the worst situation and have a better mindset and you put yourself in a better situation. And no, obviously that doesn't mean you can fix everything just by positive thinking. Of course you cannot. There are circumstances where life just sucks and that is okay. But in the circumstances where you can mentally kind of switch things up, I really encourage you guys to do it. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this weekly vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I honestly really had a lot of fun filming this one. I think I want to do some more weekly videos because it was just really fun to do. So I think I'm going to film one next week too. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.